Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week. This is for mid-May 2024. We're going to jump right in here, Gemini. You have this card that says the energy is gaining momentum. You also have this card that says a time to give rather than take. So let's see, actually. Before I open my mouth, I want to see what the first three cards are that show up here. Because I actually don't think it's a time for you to give rather than take, if I'm being honest. So I obviously don't read reversals. I read energy, but and even if I did, I probably wouldn't read reversals in oracle cards. But I almost feel that I almost feel like that new moon and Virgo card there should be in reverse. So I do not feel it is a time for you to give rather than take. I kind of feel it's more of a time of you kind of collecting your energy here, Gemini. We have Jupiter moving into your sign on the 25th. And, I think you're about to get blasted with, good vibes and good energy. And, one thing I will say is that when Jupiter is in your sign, it's kind of like all about you, right? So in a lot of ways, I feel that this is talking about protecting your energy and making sure you're not giving too much to things that, don't give to you. You have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I kind of see you taking a risk on your finances here. It actually looks amazing to me. So, obviously, I do not think it's a time to take silly risks. I've been telling people for 2 years to be very careful of investments, right? Over 2 years. And, mostly because like the crypto craze, the thing that people need to realize about crypto, I'm a big fan of Bitcoin personally, but one thing I will say is that, to me, I think it's one of those things that's up in the air, right? To me, also just like the crap coins, the shitty coins that are out there, right? You want to lose your money. That's a quick way to do it. So I would be careful of like scams and all that other stuff. But if you're taking a risk, like you're launching a business, or if you're taking the risk to like join a team and work with other people, that's the type of risk we're talking about. We're talking about something that isn't going to totally financially destroy you if you do it. So again, if something's going to lead to financial destruction, don't do it, right? If I can't make that clear enough. But we have all this energy in Taurus, and Taurus hates get rich quick, right? So there is no such thing as get rich quick with Taurus. I literally predicted this years ago. I said we would see record high lottery numbers, and we did, and we have. We've seen several record high lottery numbers because Taurus does not like get rich quick, right? Taurus wants slow, steady progress. And the secret is, by the way, you will get rich quick if you go slow, steady, nurture something into existence, treat it like a garden, Taurus energy, right? If you work with that, you will be ridiculously successful. There's more money to be made, more now than ever. But again, you have to follow the rules. So Four of Pentacles, like leaving a comfort zone. I feel like the Five of Swords is encouraging you to take some sort of risk. But again, this could be like the risk of being wrong. We're talking about a tiny risk, right? The risk of saying something being wrong, the risk of starting a business and your parents telling you you're an idiot or something like that. That type of risk, right? So nothing crazy here. Don't lose the shirt off your back. Take a tiny little risk. And I feel like that's what you could be doing with the Five of Swords. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this is all about your resources and something that will improve your resources. So Queen of Pentacles is the card of resourcefulness, but she's focusing on that pentacle. She's not focused on this rabbit right here. And it kind of represents the fact that she focuses on what she wants. She doesn't focus on what she doesn't want. So your focus is going to be important. But I would also say, again, part of resourcefulness is that if you can, for example, start a business without money, if you can bootstrap it, that is probably a better idea than losing a bunch of money. So, it's good, but I would definitely pay attention. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands. You could be meeting a person. We go down Knight of Cups to the Page of Swords. The Knight of Cups could be like a knight in shining armor. Page of Swords could be a person. You have the Page of Wands here as well. I kind of feel like this is one person, but, it could just be a knight in shining armor who has their eye on you. And so there could be like a little bit of a secret admirer here. I do feel it could be a fire sign or a water sign that's showing up for you. With the Five of Swords, here you go. You have the Page of Pentacles. Multiple pages like this is kind of like learning something new. It would suggest that you are entering into a new stage, or you are, learning about a new experience that you're going to have. So I kind of get that vibe off the pages in this reading in the first place. I feel like also this, multiple pages is like enthusiasm, like being excited for something, that like a change that you're about to make in your life. We do kind of go up here. And the Two of Pentacles, it doesn't really represent a change, but it kind of can. It can kind of represent you making a choice to like shift your energy into one thing instead of, juggling a bunch of things. And I do kind of feel that. We're going to clarify. We'll see. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely a time for you to be resourceful and to focus on your resources. Again, I would be looking for ways to do things without money, or I would be looking for, better ways, or, can you get a bigger bang for your buck, right? Like even if you're spending money for your business, it's like, is there a more like a cheaper option? I wouldn't necessarily go with cheap necessarily, because the other thing about Taurus is I actually do think it's a good time to, buy something expensive, like equipment for your business or whatever. Like if you happen to be doing that, because Taurus kind of values luxury. And so if you buy something nice that you only have to buy once and it lasts for many, many years, then, obviously that's like a good investment. So that is like the one exception. Like if you're buying something that's important for what you're doing and it is maybe a little bit more expensive, then I would go with like the little more expensive option. You have this white raven spirit. It says trust in magic. You have a stag spirit. It says take the lead. So definitely, I feel like you are taking the lead on your dream. You have the Seven of Cups right here. So Seven of Cups can kind of be like your big goal, wish, or dream, or like the big thing that you want to accomplish in your life. And I feel like the White Raven Spirit is saying like, trust that things are going to go in your favor. Trust that things are going to work out for you. You have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Seven of Cups is like being spoiled for choice or having a lot of options. So I do feel that the options are endless for you right now. And even, this could have to do with your resources, right? Like the amount of resources that you have at your disposal, or, the opportunities that exist in front of you. There could be a lot of options in life in general. Like I kind of do feel that for you, Gemini. And then we go to the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is showing up in the area of the good stuff. So I feel pretty good about it. I kind of see you maybe taking some time the rest of this month, for the rest of May, and maybe you're like sifting and kind of going through what you work on or what you think your future life should look like. That could be the thing that you are taking the lead on here. And it seems to me like you're coming to a conclusion with the Two of Pentacles. So like, let's say you've been unsure of like what you want to work on in your life, or if you want to have a job or a family, or if you want, like all these things are rushing around in my head here. And Two of Pentacles and Seven of Cups is a lot. Two of Pentacles, is spinning plates. The Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. So it seems to me like you're going over a lot. I think you're kind of like funneling that energy with the Two of Pentacles, and you're kind of, kind of making choices here. You have the Knight of Cups, so it could be a knight in shining armor for sure. I feel like it's one person, even though they're kind of like showing up as like four people here. I feel like this could be something very exciting. And I do get a lot of enthusiasm, like I said, off of those pages. You are very enthusiastic about something new, like a new connection or a new person. Maybe you've just laid your eyes on this person as well. Again, I kind of feel like it is a new person, as in maybe you've just met this person or something like that, but looks pretty good. You have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, I've been getting a lot of this like fearless energy as well. Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, they both work towards whatever they're working towards fearlessly. They have no fear. He is just excited. That's it. And because he's excited, that's all he needs to make progress. That's the only thing he needs to get moving in a direction. And I kind of feel that for you. Like I kind of feel this is saying like just simply being excited is all following your excitement, following your enthusiasm is really all that you need. So love it. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is this or that thinking, again with the decisions, right? She has this new island behind her, and that new island behind her represents like a third place solution. I always say Two of Swords is this or that thinking, but it could also be that you are coming up with another idea or different ways of doing things, or you could be, you could be thinking about other solutions. Everybody thinks that there's only like two solutions to every problem, but really there are a lot more solutions to problems than just two. So if you stay flexible, that's kind of like the answer with the Two of Swords. With the Knight of Cups, you have the King of Swords. This is like a very mature, playful person, I would say, as well. You have the King of Swords here, which would be a very mature person. I kind of get, maybe when you like first meet this person, you kind of think that they're very serious. And I kind of do feel that there is like a serious side to this person. But I actually feel like they're much more playful than you realize. So again, I kind of feel this is going to be one of those people. It's like, they're very serious maybe about their goals and wishes, like the important things, that's what they're serious about. But I also feel like in the rest of their life, they're like actually very playful, very, maybe they have like a very childlike spirit, even though they have those moments of being serious, right? With the Page of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords really says don't force something to happen. So Knight of Swords can represent rushing energy or trying to force something. Kind of the funny thing is that I do kind of feel this could be a person that where maybe you want things to move forward a lot faster and this person doesn't. And so I feel like this is saying take your time. Don't try to force something to work, just allow things to happen here. And I think that'll be the best bet for you. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Come to the Edge card and this Thinker card. The Come to the Edge card kind of represents pushing yourself to that point where you would normally give up on something, but then just going a little bit further. And the Thinker card is you thinking about it. So I feel that a lot of you have maybe already been thinking about taking a risk or, pushing yourself a little bit farther. And, I think now is the time to take action. With the Two of Pentacles, I kind of feel like you're making a choice here. That when I started the reading, the message I got off the Two of Pentacles when I put it down there was not traditional Two of Pentacles message, right? I was just getting that you are making a choice, you are making a decision. I feel like you realize that you only have so much time in life and you can't give your energy to everything. And I see this as you being very busy right here with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. It's you have a lot going on, and I feel now you're kind of channeling your energy down into one thing instead of wasting a bunch of time. You have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a never-ending nightmare. So Nine of Swords can be having a nightmare, waking up, being stuck in a nightmare. And the Nine of Swords can say that you need to end a never-ending nightmare, or you need to get out of some sort of nightmare here. It's showing up in the good stuff. So I don't feel too bad about it. But again, just because, again, I always say yes, I label these rows, but I also read intuitively. And intuitively, I am getting that there's something in your life that does need to come to an end. I feel like you know what it is. If this, if this part of the message is for you, I think you know that something has to end. And I kind of feel like this is just an answer for you more than anything. I feel maybe you've been thinking about leaving something behind or changing something in your life. And I feel, I almost feel like this is just saying, yes, it is time for you to leave something behind. You have the Page of Swords. So again, either you have your eye, I almost feel like you've laid your eyes on something. I said this earlier, it could be a person, absolutely. But I almost feel like you've seen something. And I feel like it's kind of, sometimes you see something and you want it, right? And that's the weird message that I'm getting here off of the Two of Swords. It's it's almost like you've seen something and you just can't get it out of your head. You have to have it. And, I don't think this is a bad thing at all. I think that maybe you've seen something that's really, having something that you really want can be very motivational, right? It can be the thing that motivates you to be more successful or to come to the edge, like that card says, and to really push yourself to, create something or have something great in your life. So I feel like you feel very motivated with that energy. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Lovers. Here you go. Yes, definitely love. This person is not a juggler. The other thing is that this person, really, I feel like you could be attracting a person that's so great that you forget about anyone else, right? So this could be a really good connection for you. The Lovers is also your card. So even outside of love, if you don't want love, and even if you do, this could just be you showing up in a strong position in the reading. Whenever you show up as yourself, it puts you in a position of power and strength. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Hangman. A lot of Hangman energy in the month of May. Even the readings I've already done for the month of May, a lot of this Hangman type of vibe. So Hangman is being stuck in Hangman mode, hanging upside down from the tree of knowledge and wisdom. But he's gained enlightenment, and now he needs to move forward. So, and again, pretty much every reading that I've done for middle of May so far has said it's time to move forward. With the Page of Swords, you have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles right here. So you have divine counterparts. I really like the King and Queen of Pentacles in readings together because they represent two people who want to be together. Two people who actually want each other. Two people who want to put in the work and want to make things work. So again, this could be a really solid connection for you. You have this Principle card. It's kind of like the Hierophant. I feel a lot of you, we're in a time of principles, I would say. We have Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is about traditional belief, and it's also about kind of the principles we have. So I would make sure you're sticking up for the things that you believe to be right in the world. And there you go. That's it. You have this restlessness card. You need to channel your restlessness. I'll tell you what, Gemini. Like, I'm a Gemini moon. I've been feeling super restless lately, right? So I totally get it. Although, like, I'm traveling, then I'm moving when I get back, and then I'm traveling again. So, it's like I've got a lot going on. So that's probably why I feel restless. But, I do feel like there's kind of like a lot of restless energy going on here. And, I think restlessness can be super destructive. So I always tell people, like, channel that energy into something. Go read a book, or, go for a walk, or do a puzzle or something. It doesn't matter what it is. I think that we underestimate, like, how much putting something energy into something can just kind of clear the vibe, right? And I feel like this is saying, like, clear the vibe. You have the status card, yes. Or, like, are you kidding? I think you're definitely attracting a person this is a good person, for sure. Like, if you want love, really good. I think you're attracting someone that where it's like the two of you increase each other's status, or you like lift each other up, right? You have this extremism card. I would definitely be careful of extremism for the next 20 years, basically. I mean, we have Neptune, speaking of Neptune, we have Neptune moving into Aries and at the end of 2025 into 2026. Neptune and Aries is literally extremism. We will see, like, the rise of new cults during Neptune and Aries. Like, mark my words, right? So during those years. And I would just say, like, be careful of extremism and be careful of extreme ideas with this energy. Finally, you have this companionship card. Love it. Definitely a true companion or a true connection coming in for you. This looks really good here, Gemini. I love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.